Hey everyone, it's your girl NueNew the Hair Diva, and I'm back with you with part 2 of my new Purged makeup collection. If you haven't seen part 1, please click the link that you see here, or you can look in the description bar below for the link. I have my first video of all of the lipsticks that I have, and I have learned that I have a favorite color in lipstick. I also know that video is about 17 minutes. I do apologize for the length, but it is quite funny, and I do hope that you enjoy it. If you are sticking with me to watch this video, this is part 2, and this will be my face powders, concealers, and foundations. I wanted to make sure that I kept only the makeup that I truly enjoy, and that is what you are seeing before you. So without me holding you for another 17 minutes, let's get this video started. I'm going to start here with my Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Banana. We all know what this is and why we love it, and I use it for my under eye as well as to mix with other powders to give me the color that I am looking for. It does mattify my skin in the sense of it keeps the oil at bay, and I truly love it. The next color that I have is Topaz, and Topaz is kind of like a golden bronze. This particular color for me is more of my wintertime powder. I don't really mix the banana with this because it would be no need to do that. However, I do use it for my under eye as well, and like I said, to mix with other powders if needed. The last color I have for Ben Nye is Sienna, and Sienna is the darkest powder that I felt would work for my skin in the summertime. At times, if I need this to be a little bit lighter, I will use the banana that you see there and blend it with this. It gives me a very pretty color, kind of unusual, but I really like it. And this one here, like I said, is my summertime powder, and I just love the Ben Nye powders. We're gonna go here with the Tarte Amazonian Clay finishing powder, and this particular powder is white, it's translucent. That's what the powder looks like on the inside. I use this in the T-zone area, definitely up under my eye. I like how it gives me a brightening effect. I just truly enjoy it. It's a lot in here, so I don't really need a bigger container of this, but this is probably one of my favorites, right up there with the Ben Nye. This next powder that we have here is my Black Radiance Bronze Glow 8608 or 8606A. And let me open this up for you. This is my all over powder, and you see how I just popped some of those designs right off on my nails. I will be doing them over. This powder here works for me winter, spring, summer, fall. I use it all over, under the eye, wherever I need to use it. It is just a beautiful color. I truly enjoy it. As many would say, it's a holy grail powder for me, and I do love the price, and it's really easy to get from any particular store. We're gonna go over here to this powder. Now this powder, the container that it's in is not for it, but I shared with baby girl. But as you can see, it is the Ben Nye Pretty Pink Translucent Powder. And I just decorated the lid, but I will open it so that you can see what the powder looks like. This is what the powder looks like. It is pink. It gives kind of like a luminescent finish for under the eye. It definitely brightens, but it doesn't make me look ashy. and I really like that. It also keeps the oil at bay, and it's just a different color to try. So I really like this, and I will continue to use that. These last powders that you see here, let me just adjust the camera a little bit. These are my Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer. And even though it is a bronzer, I use this as a face powder. This powder here, as you can see, I have a good size dip in it. You are actually looking at pan. I have had this for like a year, and I love it. The finish that it gives to my skin, it just leaves me kind of satin, or shall I say like a satin matte. I just appreciate it. It's waterproof, so it doesn't smudge or anything on me, and I just truly enjoy it. And what you see here is a extra one, so I just felt as though I would put all the powders that I had there so that you can see everything. Alright, now let's start in the middle. We are going to do concealers, and then the last thing we're going to work with is foundation. So these two concealers that we have here are HD concealers, long lasting and full coverage, and the brand is Nika K. If you can tell, we have two different colors here. One I use kind of like a foundation, not all the way, but it does conceal very well. If I want brightening, I will use the top one. If I want to blend into my skin, the bottom one. The top one here is called Follow. And the next one here is called Tan. So these are the two Nika K concealers that I truly enjoy using. This concealer here is not open. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. You know we all love this one as well. This color is Fawn. Fawn I use for brightening under my eye, to clean up my brows. However, it is a little too bright for me in the summertime, but in the wintertime it works just great. I also like to use these concealers in the dark cocoa, and there's another one, I just can't think of the name of it, as a foundation. They work wonderful. The next two things we have here are these Stila concealers. This one here is 14 Maple, and this one is 15 Deep. This is what 14 Maple looks like. I haven't used too much of it. I do have fingerprints in it. This is under eye, and I love the smoothness of it. This is actually a second container that I have of this. You know, once I start to use something, I always have a child that wants to take it from me. But I do like this for my under eye, and I do like the consistency of it as well. The deep one, as you can see, I have used. You don't have to dig into these. I've used this to clean up my brows. Like I said, I love the consistency of them, and I will repurchase if I run out. But I definitely have other concealers that I could work on. Now for the back area. Let me just lift the camera up. Here are my foundations. I realized these were my favorite out of all of the foundations that I have ever tried and showed you. I love how they work. I don't have to worry about them on my skin. So let's get into it. The two that you see here are brand new ones. These are the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Stick Foundations. You have 340 Cappuccino, 355 Coconut. Here's what they look like. The lighter, the darker. I like to mix these two together. They are shine free, and I mean, I just love how they work on my skin. They work well with all of the powders. They go well with all of the concealers. And these, as long as they sell them, this will be my drugstore foundation that I will always buy. This right here is the Smashbox Halo Foundation. As you can see, I've used it, you know, it's down to here. I took a little bit of a hiatus on the foundations, but this is the color. It is number 9, and I believe there's only one other color darker than this. This also has SPF 15. It is oil free, but it is definitely a mattifying foundation. This foundation here is my summertime foundation. It is pretty much too dark for me to use during the fall and winter. A little bit of the fall, but none of the winter. But I love the finish. It is like medium coverage, and I will always use that. This foundation here is the Clinique Stay Matte Oil Free Makeup. I love this. The number is 28 Clove. You can see that right there. What I like about this, it is mattifying, but it's like a satin matte, not too drying. As well, it is also a little bit kind of light, semi-medium coverage. So this would be, you know, for me, kind of like a moisturizing BB cream type of foundation. This is my in-between color. It works wonderful. It doesn't cover a whole lot, but it definitely helps me to even out my skin, and I am just a Clinique lover as well. Last but not least, we have the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. This is in number 71 Deep. You can see that right there. 71 Deep. This one is the lightest out of all. I realized that when I purchased this, it had to be winter time, because when I tried to use it, it was just way too light. But it did match my neck and my chest area, so I know it has to be my wintertime foundation. I love this. This is a super duper mattifying as well as medium to full coverage foundation. I don't really think I need any others. I know I want to try the Becca foundation, but this right here, I love it. And now I have my winter, spring, fall, and summer foundations. All right, everyone, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking with me through part 2 of my new Purged makeup collection. I have more. It's going to be a whole series. If you are looking for this video, it will be in the makeup collection playlist with the rest of the videos that are coming up. I just want to say to all, be blessed, wear your makeup, save your money, and NueNew will see you in a few days with the next video. Bye.